I'm Jason Takhtadjian. Welcome to yet another episode of the talk show. Today I have a very special guest with me. You know him as the Anvil, Manny Gamburyan. How you doing, man? Thank you so much for being on the show, man.
Thank you for having me on. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. How's life been treating you recently? What's going on recently for you, man?
Life is good, man. Life is good. Married with three kids, enjoying life.
That's
The
awesome.
New Year's, Christmas,
Absolutely,
New
man.
Year, new
I was gonna say
plans. We'll
Happy New
see.
Year, Merry Christmas. Everything.
Thank you.
Just
Likewise.
I'm
Thank you.
really really appreciative that you're on the show, man. So thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. So talk to me, man. Let's talk a little bit about, just what you've been doing recently and what you've been paying attention to, generally with sports, but obviously we'll talk about combat sports. So what's been catching your attention recently?
Uh, to be honest, I'm trying to work on my gym. That's the main goal. Uh, Anvil MMA Academy.
Uh-huh.
That's my main thing right now. Focusing, looking for locations, going back and forth. Uh, the area, people, the whole gym situation.
Yeah, how's that going so far?
Uh, I found a place, but looks like it didn't work out. So I have a couple of different options.
Okay, gotcha. And
This
what's the plan? Like, what are your goals as far as like opening up that gym? Like, what do you want to do? And by around like what time do you want that to be had?
by March, I want to have it. That's my
Okay,
goal.
very cool. Very cool. I mean, do you have like any partners with you that's working on that? Is that kind of like a solo thing?
No, solo.
Solo, very nice. Is that something that you've always wanted to do to like open up your own gym?
Uh, yes and no. Uh, I've been retired since 2016, end of 2016, November 2017, let's say. It's been almost 9 years.
Hmm.
Uh, I still had the edge. I felt like I still want to fight again. The day I retired in Brazil, São Paulo, uh, until today, it's like I have this thing in me. I don't know how to call this. Uh, I feel like I have one more.
You feel like you have one more in you?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's been almost 8 years that I feel like I still have one more. One
So
more.
yeah, I was gonna ask you like just talk me through that. Like how you feel whenever you think about something like that. Is it like how it makes you feel, the prop preparation for it? Is it like the crowd, the audience? Tell me about like what it is that like you like whenever you think about it, like you go back in your mind and that's what you want to kind of have again. Tell me what it is.
It's the feeling. It's the feeling that I want to have it and I can't have anywhere else. It's so weird that uh when you're a fighter, I mean, I've been training since 91. It'll be 35 years in October this year.
Wow.
And fighting in the UFC since 2006, being part of the Ultimate Fighter, and then fighting, and then on and on. It just after fighting, it's just it never it never felt any weird. I don't know how to say this, but it feels weird not stepping inside that cage again, feeling that feeling again, getting that like the feeling of fighting.
Do you think it was a lot more difficult for you
My
like
injuries.
after 2016, like that first few years afterwards?
It's my injuries. It's my
Mm.
injuries, brother. The injuries are not letting me fight, to be honest. My last 10 fights in the UFC, it's a roller coaster.
Hmm.
I've been hurt all the time. I can't pull out a fight. I fought hurt my last 10 fights.
Wow.
That's not an excuse. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It is what it is. I did it. I should have done it. Nowadays, people have a little their pinky hurts, they don't fight, they pull out. So it is what it is, though.
Do you
Yeah.
think that's partially like a cultural thing, like as far as like fighters from your generation versus fighters now? Like, do you see like a change in cultures
Yeah.
between like your group
Yeah.
of fighters and
Big,
now?
big time. Big time. I've been part of so many great legendary locker rooms, sharing the locker room with Chuck the Iceman Liddell, Randy Couture, Tito Ortiz, Matt Hughes, BJ Penn,
Yeah.
George St. Pierre. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. I've shared their locker rooms with them, and we always talk. We always say, you can't be 100%. There's no way you're healthy and injury free coming out of a fight. If anyone says that they're 100% for the training camp, that means they never trained.
That's a good way to put it. How much effort did you put into it? How much did you actually get hurt?
All the time. I was hurt
Yeah.
all the time. My
Yeah,
pink.
that's what I'm saying. It's like that's the thinking, right? For guys like you and in your generation, it's like, are you actually training if you not just break a sweat, but feel something, right?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
I guess, then that plays into like the biggest thing that's the difference between your guys' like generation of fighters and now is that, health is an important thing, don't get me wrong, but for you guys, it almost felt like there wasn't that much of a choice. Like, hey, I'm a fighter. Like, why am I going to pull out? Like, this is what I do, and I'm going to show everybody that this is what I do. Nowadays, you got a lot of people and a lot of influence, I feel like, in the fighters that they're going to, pull out to save this or monitor this, but you guys, that didn't really matter to you guys too much. What mattered to you guys is, hey, I'm putting my life on the line out there, like I'm putting my pride out there, and that's what I'm going to fight for.
Of course. 100%.
That's awesome. I guess now, like, you're almost what, 9, 10 years removed from your last fight. You still keep in contact with some of those guys from the locker room, like the George St. Pierre's of the world or the BJ Penns in the world.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't see them often, but yeah. Uh Most I'm in touch with Joe Lazan
Hmm.
and Nate.
And Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice, very nice. I did see something recently actually on a podcast. I believe it was a Barstool Sports podcast that Dana White was saying like you keep in contact with him, you and he keeps in contact. Like, what's that relationship been like between you and Dana? I know you've talked about it a lot, but especially like where that relationship was when you were first coming in as a fighter to now.
I'm always in good friendship with Dana White. The thing is with Dana, he he keeps it real. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not trying to talk nice to him or be this, that. No. He's been a great friend to me last 10 years. Even after when I retired, we always keep in touch. We always text. We always go back and forth about sports, about fights, about everything, everything. A lot of people don't know that he was there for me. That was my tough times that nobody did. Nobody was there for me. So yeah,
Can you tell me a little bit
I
about that?
really I really appreciate him when I was struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, he flew me to Vegas, and I went up, met up with him, and he took care of me.
Wow.
Meaning, he did something that nobody did it for me.
Like, what year was this?
Maybe 8 years ago.
8 years ago. So like just after you finished fighting, he flew you out to Vegas, and
Yeah, I
then
met up with
what,
him, and yeah,
what
yeah.
was that like with him? Just like kind of like getting that from the boss and spending time.
I always had good relationship with Dana.
Yeah,
I mean, I never gave him a hard time. I'm gonna be honest. I never gave him a hard time. Even Joe Silva, he was back then. He was my matchmakers. Sean Shelby.
hmm.
I mean, I never gave him a hard time. I said, just go like this, stop, then I'll fight him next. I
Wow.
don't have to. I don't pick and choose fights. You give me him, I'll fight him. Doesn't matter.
It does really seem like I don't know who Dana White is. I've only interviewed him a couple times through a press conference, but yeah, what you said, he does seem like a very straightforward and real person.
He's
You
he's
also
real.
seem like a very straightforward, real
He's
person too. I think
real.
he knows that.
He is real, 100%.
Hmm.
Do I keep in touch with him? Yes, absolutely. I've been a great friend to him. He's been a great friend to me. I have a great relationship with Dana, so I want to keep it that way.
That's honestly really nice to hear because you think of Dana White, oh, this is some big, honcho for the UFC. He almost feels like he's inaccessible. But, for somebody like, you to be able to still
He's
keep
very
that
basic.
contact,
He's very
he's
basic.
Really?
He's very basic, bro. He's humble, trust me. He's very humble.
Yeah.
Being on a big stage, you know, hangs out with let's say the president,
Yeah.
this and that, being a I guess a billionaire and like that. He's very humble.
Wow.
I like him as a person.
Well,
I
I
like
mean,
him
I
as
was gonna ask you, how much his relationship helped you, throughout this past 8, 9 years, not just from whenever you f first stopped fighting, but even to today's like days like today, like how that relationship has grown. I know you say you've had a really good relationship with him, and it just seems like as time progresses, especially, as we grow older, we do get closer with people who've definitely done us right, and it seems like Dana White has done you very right, in the past before and continues to do that.
oh yeah, yeah. Like I want to keep my relationship with him the same as I always do.
Yeah.
We talk, we text, we go back and forth, fights, anything like that. Even during the fights.
Yeah. You
During the
guys ever talk about
fights.
other sports too?
Yeah, I was a huge Patriots fan.
Oh, you're a big Patriots fan.
I was a Tom Brady fan. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
I'm a
Okay.
huge Tom Brady fan. So I'm a huge Tom Brady fan, and he knows that. And I always wanted to meet Tom Brady because Tom Brady is actually Sean Shelby's cousin, the UFC
That's right.
matchmaker. So I would love to meet him one day. And I'm a huge Yankee fan, and obviously Dana is a Boston Red Sox fan, and we used to go back and forth on that too. Yeah, so I had great memories with him. Great, great. I
That's so
still do.
cool. Are you excited for this year's NFL playoffs then? I know the Patriots are looking pretty good.
They're looking good. Yeah, they are. I mean, I don't know who's gonna win it, but yeah, I haven't followed much.
Yeah, no, but they definitely look good, and it should be an exciting playoffs for sure. But that's really cool, man. That's really cool to kind of learn that kind of background, like between you and Dana White, giving each other shit for the Boston's, the Red Sox and the Yankees,
Yep,
and going back
yep,
with that. That's
yep.
cool. That is so cool, man. I want to ask you a
Yeah.
little bit too, just kind of your background, like when it came to you not just gravitating towards combat sports, but sports in general, you know, can you tell me about that? Like, let's take a few steps back, back in the past about, your upbringing, being from Lenagan. My family's from Lenagan as well. Just, what that was like being in a city that is also with so many athletes and is known for so many athletes too.
Yeah. I mean, Lin Nagan is like part of the, legendary fighters, wrestlers, lifters.
Yeah,
It's a great town to be part of, when you're Armenian. For me, Armenia is one. Armenia is one. I mean, doesn't matter where you're from in Armenia, you're Armenian. So, but being part of Lenagan is kind of special for me. And when I moved to US 1991,
hmm,
uh, raising in United States, I'm Armenian, but I'm raised in LA.
right.
I've been here for 35 years. So I'm Armenian, but I'm raised in LA. So I've seen it all. I've seen A to Z. I had bad days, good days, even in school. I was fighting my whole life.
Hmm.
I got kicked out so many times from school that, I was fighting. I I fought a lot in school, which is not good, but yeah, that was part of my thing to be part of it, training and all that since 91. I got into the States May and I started with Gokochevich in 1991 October.
That's
So I was
right.
paying until today. I feel like I'm part of trainings and all that. I don't go through training camps anymore, but I do punish myself here and there, being on a diet, trying to make this weight, not eating this. Like starting next week, I'm not gonna eat uh no sweets, a diet coke, and no pizza
Are you still using the sauna regularly too?
all the time, all the time, all the time.
Nice.
I work out in the sauna. People when they see me, they like, I'm sweating all that. I work out in the sauna. I do.
Hmm.
I carry 15-pound dumbbells inside, and then I work out. I do 20 minutes with not. I don't put down the weight.
Right.
I keep it in my hands for 20 minutes, and I just shadow box. I lift for 20 minutes.
Wow.
And then and then
That's
and then
interesting.
next 15 minutes I come out, I rest, and the
Yeah.
next 15 minutes I shadow box for 15 minutes.
Oh,
And then
wow.
I
Okay.
come out, rest, next 10 minutes I stretch. inside the sauna.
inside the sauna.
Yeah,
Wow.
with a
Yeah,
sauna suit on.
there's a gym near my by my place that has a sauna, and they got on my case for being in the sauna more than 10 minutes. And I'm like, guys, I can be here for like half an hour. What are you talking about?
Yeah, yeah. I'm used to like a high temperature. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
200 plus.
Absolutely. Yeah, you brought something up. I'm glad that you brought it up, and I want you to talk a little bit about this from your perspective about Gokorchevician. I mean, that guy, when it comes to Armenian combat sports, we all know him as a legend.
Mhm.
And I think even outside of the Armenian space, people know who Gokorchevician is. But if they don't know who Gokorchevician is, if they've been living under a rock, how would you best describe the impact that that guy has had on combat sports and on so many athletes like you that have gone through, Southern California and have went to be successful?
Gokor is a very successful instructor. He's a unique individual. He started 1980, I think,
Hmm.
in LACC. I mean, I've known Gokor my whole life since I've known Gokor when I was 10 years old. And I've seen a lot of faces, even UFC fighters, Pride fighters, Dream fighters, myself, Carl. I mean, a lot of us. You know, our gym, our gym was huge back in the days of judo days. Our junior years, when I was competing in judo, uh, Gokur's gym was always number one. We never took second place. We always took number one every
Wow.
single year. Every single year. Our team was very strong.
Wow.
Judo years are, yeah, when I was still competing judo, I I stopped competing judo 2003, I think, when I hurt my shoulder at New York Open. It was a huge judo tournament in New York.
Oh, wow.
So I landed on my shoulder. That's how I got injured for my shoulder, my right shoulder.
So
So
that's where it started.
yeah, it was never new. Nothing just new started with me. Even I always tell this and I always mention it when I fought Joe Lazon in the semis in the house. After the fight, when I'm facing up with Nate in the cage, if you guys notice, I have an ice pack already on my shoulder.
That's where it was from,
Nobody
huh?
notices that, but I have an ice pack already. It's been bad. It's been bad until today. It's not like it's never 100%. I still feel those pains. I just never went through a surgery. I just didn't want to do a surgery. Not that I'm scared of anesthesia or needle or that. No, it's just I just never wanted to do it.
I think, too, like you probably have seen examples where fighters go through the surgery, whether it's a shoulder or a back, and they're never the same, too.
No, it's not. No, it's not. So I just never wanted to do it. I should have done it. I don't know, but I've never done it. So it's
I mean,
been
that's
with
that's
me.
like in the past now. You don't have to
It
worry
is
too
a
much at
pass.
this
It is a
point.
pass. And then
Yeah.
when I popped it on the show, Ultimate Fighter with Nate, yeah, that was the worst pain I felt my whole entire life. I'm gonna be honest. I
Oh man.
felt my face blacked out from the
Oh, it was that
pain. It
painful.
was so pain when the doctor came through. I said, "Please don't touch me." I said, "Please, let me just put it back in." Once I put it back in, I was already okay, but I suffered maybe 2 months.
Dang.
It
Couldn't
was a
lift anything, couldn't move your arm.
no, 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 mm-mm, mm-mm. But again, I was scheduled to do surgery with the UFC doctor. I ripped the paper. I
Oh,
said, I'm not doing surgery. I'm fighting end of the year. I fought Nate Diaz June 23rd, and after June 23rd, I fought December 29th at the last show, Mandalay Bay, and I beat Nate more with a leg lock.
wow.
So after 6 months, I rehabbed it for 2 or 3 months, and then I went back to training for 1 month, and then I did 2 months training camp and I fought. Was
Wow.
it smart? I don't know, but
But you got the win.
I got the win. Yeah, I got the win. But again, I'm still carrying those pain. My whole body hurts.
Mhm.
My whole body hurts. Remember, I've never done steroids in my life until today. I'm retired, 45 years old in 4 months. I've never touched steroids in my life.
Wow. I mean, that
Not
that's a credit to you, and that's a
not
credit to
not even a protein
resilience.
shake. I just like food.
Oh, you don't
Not
even do
even
protein shakes, huh?
no. Uh-uh.
You keep it
No.
natural.
I keep it natural the whole time.
I mean, do you think that's something that you like have been thinking about, like want to revisit in the future, where it's like, maybe there's a treatment or something, maybe not a surgery, but if you're talking about like constant, like
We'll
chronic pains
see.
and stuff like that.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll
Got
see.
you.
Yeah, but I do want to maybe fight or a grappling match. I don't know something.
So let me ask you a little bit about that. Like, if you're thinking about getting back into combat, like a grappling match or something exhibition wise, like what would ideally, in your perfect scenario, like what would that situation look like? And do you have somebody that you're thinking about wanting to
I
maybe
always
grapple
had.
or work with?
I always had.
Yeah,
It's not a secret. I always had. But again, we're both retired. We're both family men. We both have kids and all that. It's your favor. Everyone knows that.
yeah,
But again, I respect. He's competing with what's his name? So Francisco Rivera.
yeah. That's right.
They're doing grappling match. But again, I don't want to come back for. We're both old, brother. We're both old. He's 47. I'm 45. The MMA fight, I don't know if it'll be a right decision,
Right.
but maybe a grappling match or I don't know. We'll see. We'll
Would you
see
ever get back
something.
to like a judo match, maybe?
No,
No, that's
no.
that's done.
Judo hurts. Judo is the toughest sport I've ever done in my whole entire life. When I was on the Jackson's podcast, after the podcast, he didn't believe that judo is the hardest sport I ever done.
Wow,
Whatever the injury they saw, I still have is from judo.
that's
Judo
right.
is a tough. Judo is a tough sport, very tough. And I always compete in the high level.
Yeah. I mean,
High
you were at the
level.
highest level, I would say, in the country.
Yeah, yeah, I was number one in US.
Exactly.
73 kilos. I was number one in US.
Yep,
I
you
fought
were
the
you were
World's
that
Tour
guy.
2000, Tunisia, Africa.
Oh, you went
I
to
re-
Tunisia for that too.
oh yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
That's so
I
nice.
did. I did. 2000.
It was interesting. I'm so sorry to cut you off a little bit, but I did see like your UFC career. All of your fights were in the United States except for the last one in Sao
Yeah,
Paulo, right?
yeah. It was São Paulo,
I was gonna ask you, like in a general sense, like was there a spot or a location that you loved competing at the most?
Vegas,
Vegas, without a doubt, huh? That's like the spot,
100%. It's the
100%.
best. It's the best place to fight
And still today.
until today. I'm still shocked that I'm not living in Vegas still. Dana always told me, he goes, "What are you doing in LA? Move to Vegas."
Hey, I mean, it's not a bad idea. Vegas is
I'm not a
cheaper.
gambler. I don't drink. I don't party. I don't go crazy on. I think it fits me perfect.
Hmm. Well,
Vegas.
hey, I
I
was gonna
love
say like
Vegas.
Vegas. You just go live in like Summerlin in like the north part of town, like the nice like
Yeah,
developments.
Henderson
Oh,
or
you're so
Summerlin.
happy.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I go there often. I love Vegas.
Yep.
I love everything about Vegas. I love the life in Vegas.
I don't know if you know
Nightmare
this about
dies
me. I
there.
was born in Glendale, and when I was 6, me and my family we moved to Vegas, and I ended up growing up in Vegas, and I went to UNLV. I went to college. I got my
Are you? Do you live in Vegas now?
I don't. I'm actually in Fresno right now. So
Oh,
that's where I'm broadcasting from right now. I'm broadcasting from our studio in Fresno, California. This is my second
nice,
TV station, like my first
nice.
station. So yeah, we've never had this conversation. Might as well have the conversation now. Like I raised in Vegas. I got into college initially as a mechanical engineer. After a few months, I was like, this is not for me. I need to get into what I love. What do I love doing? What do I love being part of? And it's sports. And the sports, honestly, that got me into it more than anything was soccer. Soccer, growing up, that was a sport for me. But as I got more into, the sports side of things, I got more close to a buddy of mine. His name is Gokor Ambarian, and he runs freestyle MMA
Yeah,
out of
Vegas.
Vegas. And we
Yeah,
grew up together in Vegas. We
great
grew up
guy,
together. We
great
went to
guy.
the church together, and he was under Gokor Chivichian as well. And that's kind of how I was like, you know what? I want to just dive fully into sports and do this thing. So I was at the Golden Knights games. I was at the Raiders when they first got here. I was at the Aces. I was at everything you can think of. And then pandemic happened, and then I had to change my gears completely. And I got a job in Iowa for 3 years in general news in Sioux City, Iowa, like the west side of the state, middle of the country. And then about a year and a half ago, moved to Fresno with the general news position, and now I do reporting. Like I have a story that I'm working on today,
How
about
old
this.
are
Like
you?
I'm 27.
You're young.
Yeah, I'm 27. There's a story I'm working on today about a breakfast spot that closed in Fresno. I literally went to do 3 interviews there, and now I'm doing this show with you. So a little bit of a background for the viewers at home that are watching. Just that, like, I'm constantly on the go and I'm constantly just trying to grind. And I'm a legit journalist. I'm not just like somebody that just has a Instagram account and thinks that, makes content, right?
Very nice.
I'm
Very
trying
nice.
my best to just do that and see where it goes, man. I'd love to get back into sports. But we'll see, especially if that gets me back home to Vegas, because for me, Vegas is like the back of my hand. I love it. And, I don't gamble like that anymore. I don't do the drinking and partying anymore. And I think it's perfect because in Vegas, you just go live nearby the mountains and everybody leaves you alone and you have a great time.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah, man. But that's my background. That's a little bit about me. And I don't think a lot of people in the Armenian community really realize that I'm only 27 and I'm doing like anchoring and reporting and producing and I'm in Fresno. I'm with CBS and NBC right now. But ultimately, I just want to get back into sports one day, man. That's the
Nice.
goal.
Very good.
That's
Very
the goal.
nice. Very nice.
Yeah, but before we get going, because does look like we're almost out of time at this point. Tell me a little bit. I know we started the show talking about kind of your plans as far as wanting to open up a gym in March. Just tell me about what you're working on currently. What's the hopes in the next maybe 6 months, and how folks can follow like what you're doing and how they can support.
They can follow my IG at Manny Gamburyan. I'm pretty active there. And like I said, my main focus right now is my gym. I will get it done, God willing, by March. We'll see. We'll see. What location? Burbank, Glendale, Hollywood, North Hollywood. I don't know. I just
Yep.
don't know. We'll see though. We'll see. I'm working on it. I'm on it. I lost a great spot. It didn't happen. I also got another one right now. I'm always looking. I'm not rushing right now because I want to look. I want to do it. Uh, I'm not one of those that I don't like big gyms. I believe
Okay.
in small gyms. I don't like too big. I want to, once I'm inside the gym, I want to see everything. I want to see every client. I want to see every kid that I want to build an army.
I love it.
Like all like the mentality that I always carry,
Yeah.
it's I only believe in hard work and dedication. I always say this. Everyone has a motivation. Everyone can be motivated, but discipline what will take you to the goal. So I want to take that quote and follow it to all my either clients or the students that I'm going to have in the future. And yeah, I'm going from that. Even when I do personal training, that's my job right now. I personal train. It's always a fight. We're fighting. It's teamwork.
Hmm.
When they ask me, Manny, can I drop 14 pounds, let's say in 15 days? I say, it's possible, but it's teamwork. We got to work together. I
Yeah.
can't do it by myself. You help me to lose the weight, I will help you to make that weight. So it's teamwork. I can't promise you because I'm only going to see you 1 hour. The next 23 hours, I won't see you. I don't know what you do. But if you're a team, if you're going to follow the routine that I'm going to give you, the food that I'm going to tell you to eat, the mentality that you're going to carry when you come to see me at workout, you're gonna make it. And so far, I'm successful. I have a lot of good people next to me. I'm training with. I train with. So yeah, it's amazing.
That's
I'm glad.
awesome, man. I'd love to talk to you more, but we are coming up on our time for the show. So just wanted to say once again, man, thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you for
Thank you for
responding in
having
such a
me.
quick
Thank you.
amount of time. Yeah, man. And I'm looking forward to see what you're going to achieve this year, and also just what's next in both of our lives. I'm excited to see what happens.
I appreciate you.
All right, man. Take care.
Thank you. You have a great day.